let me explain the parameters first, because it's not just pure looks, it's also like their personality. It's like a dateability tier list. Ooh, I'm gonna make some people mad. I will tell you, there are no men in S tier or above. Yeah, there is a female requirement. No, actually, you know what? There isn't. It's just that the guys in Valorant aren't good enough. The bar is here. It's low. Valorant Brotherhood is weaker than the lady gang. This is so true. Anyway, we're gonna start an F tier, which is made especially for Breach. Now, I've had to give Breach his own lowest tier because no one deserves to be on the same level as Breach. Breach is just a new low entirely. I was so uninterested in this character that I didn't even know he was like Swedish. I thought that Breach was like Irish because of the red hair and the beard. And I just, for some reason, just accepted that in my head, even though I'd never Googled it. It was just wrong. It's just wrong. He probably smells bad. He's not like Radiant. He doesn't have magic powers. He's just got these gosh darn robot arms. And also, his abilities are so boring. Like, in real life application, they could do nothing. Like, Sage could literally revive you if you died. What's Breach gonna do? Blind you? I didn't know till now. Oh, that Breach is Swedish? Yeah. What an embarrassment to the Swedes. Riot, do better. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on. Now, they're not going to be in order within the tiers. I'm just going to explain why they're in the specific tier. Anyway, KO is D tier because if we're talking about marriage, we're talking about dating. KO is a robot. So I don't know how that would work. I believe that KO probably has some sort of intelligence, but because we're talking about like dating, right? So dating a robot, it's like, it's not bestiality, but he's not human, you know? So he's still above Breach, who is a human, but it's sus. And like, he's D tier and not F tier because like, he's actually kind of funny, but then again, he's funny because Killjoy programmed him. Cypher. First of all we see are his clothes. And in his lore, he was in a fire or an explosion of some kind, and his wife and kid died. He's head to toe covered up, so we have no clue. We have zero clue what he really looks like. The only thing we know is that he's super skinny. Could just be insecure. True, but he ain't got much. He ain't got. He ain't thick. Personality is the main reason why he's in D. He's super secretive. You couldn't talk about anything. He's super secretive. And he'd have so much baggage from losing his whole family that it's like he'd probably never love you as much as he loves his family. You know? I don't know if I can deal with all that. Mysteriousness is a completely overrated and glamorized trait. Mysteriousness is not a good trait. They got shit to hide? Like, that's not good. That's sus. Third in D tier is Omen. I think about the female gaze a lot. G-A-Z-E. And for some reason, Omen fits within the female gaze. My heart understands, but my brain does not. I have spoken to a lot of females over the last week, and for some reason, the majority of them find Omen attractive. He is not human. He's this weird soul. He probably smells like death. He doesn't have a face. He's got 3 like blue slits. But for some reason, somewhere in my heart, he's still hot, but I refuse. My logical brain tells me that it doesn't make sense at all, and therefore he stays in D tier. Let's move on to C tier. All right. Chamber. Now, Chamber would be higher, but he ain't got no ass, bro. Bro, he's got no ass. Flat. They had such great opportunities to make him thick, and they made him like super top heavy. He just looks like he skips leg day every day. I don't understand. Where is the thick? Where is the chonk? But he's cool and I like his accent. He could be more French, I'll agree. He does dress nice. He probably smells good, you know? But he cannot skip leg day anymore. Also, he's a little bit judgmental, but it's kind of a cute way, but he's also like quite judgmental, but it's kind of cute, but it's judgmental. Anyway, next person in C tier is Yoru. Okay, he's human. His accent is nice. He looks decent, But he's really mean. He seems like a terrible downer of a person to be around. And I don't even know anything about him. It's just how he talks. He gives me like 17-year-old boy that still wears like kids deodorant and still uses like the Cars 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. That's like the bottom half of the tier list. Everything above C tier is dateable. From B tier on, I'd be like, I'll go on a first date. You know what I'm saying? Next tier, we have our first female. The lowest ranked female is Sky. And I might be a little bit biased because I am Australian and I know what an Australian accent is meant to sound like. Feels offensively bad. Maybe if we were like from Japan, France, whatever, and heard like Chambers and Yours accents, we'd be just as mad. Maybe we'd feel just as angry about it, but I think it's because we hear Australian accents every single day, we're like, it's so bad. A day on the farm would do these fellas good. Also, looks-wise, she got some muscle, but she's redhead, and yes, I am discriminatory. I mean, Breach is F tier. Like, oh wait, I just realized that like, Breach is the lowest ranked male and Sky's the lowest ranked female, and they're both redheads. I may be a little bit discriminatory, but am I wrong? Is anyone gonna dispute me on this list so far? My streamer hates men. I think we're just finding out that I'm gay. I think that's all we're figuring out is just that I'm gay. So next in B tier is the DILF. So no, he shouldn't be higher because one, he's very American, like personality-wise American. And two, he's probably like 50, 40, 50. But hear me out, okay? Hear me out, because, okay, first of all, nice muscles, well-built guy. Have you seen his beard? It's nice, clean cut, pristine. He definitely grooms it every single morning and trims it. He probably uses Old Spice. He probably always smells good. And also, he would be great at your grandma's freaking barbecue after church. Like, he'd be the life of the party at your grandma's barbecue. Like, he would be sizzling up those sausages, man. Like, he knows how to do it just right. I'm just saying, you take him as an entire person. I'm just gonna say, DILF. Let's move on. One more person in B tier, and that is Phoenix. He's not bad looking. He's kind of cool. I don't particularly like the London accent. Like, he sounds like KSI. Like that kind of... Stay out the fire, yeah? Super high level tactic. Remember that. He's got main character syndrome. You know what I mean? He definitely is like, Saturday is for the boys and the boys only. Not that spending time with the boys on Saturday is a bad thing, but you know the connotation that I mean. You understand. You guys understand. Just personality-wise, could get annoying. My girl's putting pretty boy Phoenix in B tier. Yes, he's a pretty boy, but that's not my type. My type isn't pretty boys. My type is Brimstone. Kidding. We're gonna move on to A tier, which is like definitely would bang. From here on, we've got pristine women plus Sova. I'm gay. All right. Yep, Sova's in A tier. Sova, he is sweet. He would definitely hug you when you're feeling like a soggy potato. He'd definitely be a respectful and what do you call it when you wouldn't get jealous of someone else's success? Supportive. But Sova just can't be S tier for me personally because one, I don't really like his hair. Maybe it's just because he's male. Maybe I'm just sexist. Maybe he's not allowed to be an S tier because I'm sexist. You know what? Let's just go with that. He's an A tier. He's all right. We have Viper, our toxic queen, the first mummy. The only reason she's not like S plus is because one, I would probably die. Two, she like killed Rayna's sister. Kinda sus. But she's really hot. Like her voice is hot and deep and mommy. Lastly is Rayna. Do I have to explain? She's hot. She's hot, guys. She's hot. Everyone agrees. She's hot. But she would also definitely kill me. Exactly. She can crush a watermelon with her thighs. She can crush me with her like index finger and thumb, man. Like, I'm just gone. I don't think I would survive. Thing is, all of these women, except for Sky, could all be freaking S tier on like looks alone. I just have to separate them because one, I can't have like 7 characters in one tier. Anyway, S tier time. Top tier women. Okay, first is Jet. Jet is hot, man. She's like, see, like Viper and Rayna are like mommy, but Jet, I still feel like, well, she's not mommy. She's just like pretty, you know? Except I feel like she also has main character syndrome, but it's okay because she's female. See, that's why, not Chamber. That's why Phoenix is in B tier and Jet is in S tier, because Jet's a girl. Anyway, she's in S tier and not S plus tier because there's just other characters with better personalities and that are cooler. Next in S tier is Raze. Raze would be so fun. Okay, she's really, really hot. Like, life of the party, man. But I feel like she is too much for me. I feel like she would get bored of me. She also might possibly kill me with her bombs. You know what I'm saying? And then last on the S tier is Killjoy. Killjoy, so pretty. I feel like she is the most like me and like a lot of people, like my friend group, because like she's kind of nerdy and stuff. Yeah, I feel like the personalities would just mesh well. And she's very pretty. And she has little chicken butt turret. Yeah, she makes robots. She's basically the female version of Michael Reeves. So just like hotter Michael Reeves. Also, all these 3 have cute accents. These 2 have hot accents. Zova's accent's good. S plus tier. We got Sage, mommy. But mommy that wouldn't kill me. Mommy that would bring me back from the dead. Like, honestly, if you pick anyone over Sage, you've made a mistake. And the final person on S tier is Astra. If you disagree with me, you're raised. She's beautiful, amazing personality. She's so cute. She sings. She's always having a good time. She's actually just like a freaking goddess. Like, she controls stars. Tell me explain to me who can literally control the galaxy and isn't a god. She says bye bye boomer when she like kills Brimstone on the other team. Literally, she's going to gravity well me. She has gravity weld my heart. And that is the tier list. We got Sage and Astra in S plus tier, Jet, Raze, and Killjoy in S tier. Got Rayna, Viper, and Sova in A tier, Sky, Brimstone, Phoenix in B tier, Chamber and Yoru in C tier, KO, Cypher, Omen in D tier, and Breach in F tier. And I've thought about this, guys. I thought long and hard, okay?